All right, so I want to tell you guys about my first foray into what they call nootropics, which for anybody who's not heard that word, nootropics is basically the kind of going word for a brain supplement. So I've been following this company called Neurohacker Collective. They're based in California, and I've just been really impressed with their formulation and how they kind of build and think about their supplements. So I've been using for the last month or so this supplement called Qualia, which is their kind of flagship product. The version I'm using is called Mind, and couple things as I've been using it. One thing that really surprised me is that as I'm using, so I didn't know what to expect. I didn't, again, this is new territory for me. But one of the things I did notice was an uptick in my motivation. That feeling of I got this. Like it's not when I need to do something hard, basically, right? Write a bunch of emails, other stuff that's not necessarily fun. I found that when I would take the supplement, that it would give me a sort of burst of motivation, which was surprising. It was a good feeling. Another interesting thing is I found if I took the full recommended dosage, which is 7 of them in the morning, which probably sounds like a lot, but I think again it's just because there's so much packed into them. This is what they look like. It was too much for my body and my brain. I would get overstimulated, and so I've kind of settled on like 4. And I don't necessarily take them every day. In many ways, I'll use them as something that when I need a kind of burst of focus or a pick-me-up or something to help me focus. They are expensive as these line of products go, which I'm not totally crazy about, but I think it's because they're actually one of the best in terms of the quality of the ingredients, which I think is why the cost is what it is. But anyway, it's been a really, really interesting thing. I'm still experimenting with them. I'm still kind of, feeling toward my opinion about the whole thing, but I did a really interesting podcast with their lead product formulator, and so you can hear what he has to say about it, which is a really fascinating conversation. So that's Neurohacker Collective and Nootropics, which again is it's becoming a big space, but that's my experience so far.